Premium headsets like the Lightspeed Zulu 3 and the Bose A20 have set the standard in aviation for the last decade. They're quiet, they're comfortable, the clarity is fantastic, they have full Bluetooth features. So you may be thinking, what more can an aviation headset really do? Well, Lightspeed has come along and they have an answer in the form of Delta Zulu. This is a brand new premium A&R headset, and they've got some new ideas for what a headset's all about. The most interesting new feature with the Delta Zulu is that it has a built-in carbon monoxide detector. That might seem like kind of an interesting choice for a headset, but it's actually perfect. Think about it. You wear your headset on every single flight. You already have batteries to power it, and you already have an audio alert system built in, like a headset. So you don't have to remember to bring another sensor. You don't have to remember to charge another battery. You don't have to remember to turn it on. You put on a Delta Zulu, it's automatically monitoring the cockpit for carbon monoxide. If it detects an unsafe level, you'll automatically get an audio warning right in your ear cups.
97 ppm. Carbon monoxide critical level.
And if it continues to climb to a danger zone, you will get a warning alert. This is a great feature because it's always on. Now, if you want to go to the next level, you can use the free Lightspeed app, and you can get real-time data on carbon monoxide levels. You can track the historical trend of carbon monoxide in the cockpit, and you can also set custom alert levels. So if you want to get more sensitive, a little less sensitive, if you want to change how long the mute feature works, all of that is adjustable in the Lightspeed app. But you don't need that app. So again, right out of the box, the Delta Zulu is working, keeping you safe. This is a great tool, especially in an airplane like a Cessna 172 we're in today. It has a heating system that uses the engine exhaust, and so any leak can be a serious issue. If you do get an alert on carbon monoxide with the Delta Zulu, you can mute it directly from the control box here. Just push a button and it will mute it. And again, that's a setting you can change in the app for how long that mutes it. The Lightspeed app also does audio recording and playback. So if you get a clearance and you miss it, you can tap the app real quick and have it played back. Or you can use it for flight training if you want to play back some of your communications from a flight.
One of the most underrated new features of the Delta Zulu is the flexible power options. This includes a rechargeable battery pack, and it will last about 30 hours on a charge. To charge it, there's this little port here on the end. You can plug that in at home to charge up your battery. Further, though, it includes the USB cable to plug this in while you're in the cockpit. So if you have one of these nifty backup battery bricks you use for iPads or iPhones, this can power your unit as well as a USB port from your in addition to the rechargeable battery pack, Lightspeed includes an alkaline battery pack with the unit. So if for some odd reason this does go dead while you're flying, you can easily flip it out to the alkaline battery pack. With 2 AA's, this will only get you about 15 to 20 hours, but be more than enough to get you back on the ground to recharge your other battery pack.
Another unique feature with the Delta Zulu is customized audio profiles for each pilot. What you can do here is a one-time pre-flight test, get in a quiet room and use that Lightspeed app, and the headset will essentially test your hearing in both ears at different levels. Then it will create a custom profile for you and will customize the audio in flight for your exact hearing. This may not sound like much if you have good hearing, but if you have significant hearing loss, this can really help clarity and amp things up a little bit. You won't hear it as much on ATC and intercom. It's, after all, not the highest quality audio in your life anyway, but you'll especially hear this on music. You can turn it on and you'll really hear the music sound clearer and crisper. So great feature for clarity, but also great feature for passengers who like to listen to music in flight.
One thing that we've really come to love on Lightspeed headsets is the rugged construction. They have this nice stainless steel band that is really, really strong. This headset's going to last a long time, and Lightspeed backs that up with a 7-year warranty, which is industry leading. Another neat feature of the new Delta Zulu is they put both cords coming out of the top of the box. This seems like a small thing, but it is absolute genius. So now we can stow this in the side pocket. Both cables are coming up. It makes a really nice way to stow your A&R box without 2 cords coming out of both sides. And last and certainly not least is the Kevlar cable from Lightspeed. This thing is super flexible, really durable. Lightspeed even says you can tie it in knots if you have it too long, and it will last for a long time. Lightspeed finishes up the package with a really nice custom molded case for the Delta Zulu. Inside of it, you'll find spots for the A&R box, as well as the extra cables to charge the unit, and even if you have some backup batteries and whatnot. This custom case easily fits into most Sporty's flight gear bags in the main compartment.
So the question most pilots are probably asking is, what's the difference between a Bose A20 and a Lightspeed Delta Zulu? These are the two top-of-the-line A&R headsets in aviation, so which one's best? Well, we're going to disappoint you. There isn't an easy answer there. Headsets are very personal. It's like a pair of shoes, so what works for me may not work for Doug. There are a couple things we like to compare, though, anytime we're looking at headsets. The big three for us are comfort, clarity, and quiet.
When it comes to quiet, the A&R and the Zulu is really, really nice, but not amazingly better than the Bose. We find that the Bose cancels a lot of that low rumbling noise out a little better than the Delta Zulu. However, the Delta Zulu cancels a lot of that high wind noise that you can get flying by the cockpit. So both are really great in the cockpit for canceling noise via A&R. We got to give this one a tie. I think the Bose and the Lightspeed, as far as quiet, is right on the same level.
Next up, let's talk about comfort. And I think this is underrated for most pilots. A lot of us get really fired up about how quiet it is, and that's definitely important. But comfort really matters, especially on a longer flight or if you're a flight instructor flying multiple flights per day. I think here the Bose wins by a nose. It is a lighter headset. There's a little bit more going on with the Delta Zulu, and some of that you see in the slightly higher weight. I also think there's a little more squeeze with the Delta Zulu than the Bose. The side pressure on the ear cups is just a little more comfortable with the Bose. So I'm going to give the nod to the Bose here, but that's not to say the Delta Zulu is uncomfortable. I'll also say that comfort is a very personal thing, so I encourage all pilots to try headsets. One of the things we have at Sporty's is our test flight guarantee, so you can try it, fly it, and see if it works for you. Never more true than with comfort.
Last but certainly not least is clarity. The mic on the Delta Zulu is absolutely amazing. You'll notice as the audio switches back and forth from John's mic to my mic, at the Delta Zulu sounds a little bit more clear. The other thing the Delta Zulu has going for it is the clarity of the audio input. The Bluetooth connection to the iPad for audio alerts from ForeFlight, as well as music, is amazing. You can really hear some great Bluetooth music with bluegrass playing right here on the Delta Zulu. So I'm a big fan of the clarity of the Delta Zulu. In this situation, I think the Delta Zulu wins in clarity over the Bose A20.
Well, we told you we'd disappoint you, and so hopefully we have. There is no clear winner here. They're both really good. They have their strengths and weaknesses, but they're both excellent. We oftentimes tell people debating between the Bose and Lightspeed question is sort of like picking between a Ferrari and a Lamborghini. There's not a wrong answer here. A lot of it comes down to that personal preference, what works for you in your specific airplane and your type of flying. That's why we have that test flight guarantee at Sporty's. Try it, fly it for 60 days, make sure it works for you. If it doesn't, we'll take it back, exchange it for another headset or for a refund. For more information on the Delta Zulu from Lightspeed or for any aviation headset, visit sportys.com/headsets and click subscribe to stay tuned for more Product Pirate videos like this one.